Hello, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. So, I want to introduce myself. I am David, and you're going to see me a little bit behind. Here I am, behind the microphone right here. I want to make sure that the sound comes through crystal clear, so I'm going to be behind here. But no worries, we're going to be doing a screen share because today we are going to be considering some of the things that happen within the housing market. So let's go ahead and get started. And I already got my information pulled up on the screen. Let's go ahead and jump in. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to look on housing market dangers, and I want to go ahead and change that statement to concerns. And what we're doing, we're just doing a little bit of research, and we're looking for some current information on dangers and also concerns within the housing market. So right here, right away, we have our first article. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this one has to say. So this article talks about the housing markets are very vulnerable to considering possible mispricing. The housing market is inefficient. Now, this is a recent article of about 8 years. Let's look for something a little bit more recent. So that's one thing that we should be wary of is mispricing. Also, we have to understand the housing market is inefficient. We can dig further into that, but this is what some of the literature out is talking about. Particularly, we're looking at the national and regional UK housing markets. Okay, let's go a little further. Housing sales, a little bit further. Stationary, the housing market counterpart. And we're doing this in real time. I'm glad you are here with me. We're going to see in real time what we got. Here's an article, but this is in 2002. I'm looking for something a little bit more current. Here we go, something in 2020. Carried out an area of the housing construction market is concerned. And I know I left with a vague topic, so I might go in and make the topic a little bit more robust. Let's see, concerned with the capital market. Again, that's 2012. Social sector. So what I want to do is I want to talk about price concerns. Or make this a little bit more robust. Here we go. Let's see when the date of this. This is a 2020 article. And it looks like that's one that we've seen. Additional concern that expected income growth and expected house price growth are correlated. In particular, there's evidence that the house plans tend to be higher in markets with higher expected future home price growth. That income growth and house price, and this is where I'm looking, are linked. If the correlation between price growth and income growth also increased in the 1980s, then it might be the case that regional differences in the housing market are driving the results. Okay, so this is an article. This is 12 years ago. It had some good information there. This talks about the correlation with price growth and also market growth with future price growth. Okay, so we can see quite a bit of information there. Let's go ahead and take a look at some more. So I went ahead and I went down and I saw something that I thought was pretty interesting. Scrolling down to save a little bit of time, I saw this article here. And this talks about the concern between the housing market mixed in with the stock prices and how that's affect the stock prices to the house prices. We look at Finland and we look at California respectively. The results show an unidirectional causality running from stock prices to house prices. So we got a causality between house prices and stock prices, evident from 7 European countries. Why is that important? Well, the market has the ability to be influenced by a lot of factors. In fact, I'm making a video about it. Elon Musk just became the majority shareholder of Twitter at 9.2 shares, I believe. And with that amount of power, he can certainly influence at least the crypto world. We have evidence of Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and I do have articles and sources on this. And there are articles that said he has the power to move the needle, not just with altcoin. Altcoin is anything that's not Bitcoin, that is crypto. But even with Bitcoin, from 30 minutes up to several hours is the recorded evidence that Elon Musk can really move the needle. So when we have influence of the market playing a role on the housing prices, this means that we should furthermore watch our portfolios and keep a diversity, not just with our real estate, not just with our stock market portfolios, but also our real estate portfolios as well, because we can expect some sort of causation between stock prices rising and house prices rising. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's see. Intended to provide a representative measure of prices. I want to find one more that has a really strong point of view. So let me go ahead and stroll and we'll see if I find one more. So right here again, this is another article. This is 2021, the dynamic correlation among financial leverage, house price, and consumer expenditure in China. And let's look at what some of this information says concerning the impact of house price on consumer expenditure. Conduct imperial research on data in many countries found that the effect of wealth on the housing market is very obvious. That to increase house price can promote increased consumer expenditure, and effect of wealth on the stock market is, let's see, I'm going to read that again, and that the effect of wealth on the stock market is very weak. Okay, so it looks like there is some sort of correlation among the financial leverage with wealth on the housing market, even more so than wealth on the stock market. And there could be a number of reasons behind that. There's certainly quite a bit of laws and regulations with both fields and niches, but in my guess, the best thing to do is to keep an eye on what's happening in the world when it comes to decisions of the powerful, decisions of the wealthy, because that's certainly going to affect the housing market from what we're seeing. And if maybe not in your region, in many countries, many places around the world, this is something that we want to keep an eye on and make sure that we're prepared for. So thanks for watching the video. I'm trying to see if I can be here outside of the mic. Make sure you check out the YouTube video making course. This video was made in 10 minutes from start to finish, from creating the slides to doing the research to uploading to YouTube. The YouTube upload took a little longer, but this video was made pretty quickly. So check out the course so you can learn how to make quick, high quality videos like that. Otherwise, be well, take care, and I'll see you soon for the next one.